This session is specifically on staying secure. Tip number 2, passwords. Everyone talks about this and everyone says it, and it should be the simplest, most obvious thing in the world. But yet, when I do these sessions with other people, we always get into this sort of thing. Don't share your passwords with anyone. It doesn't matter who. Don't do it. It's really simple. Don't share your logins. Don't share your passwords. Just don't do it. Don't. Have I made that clear? Maybe your IT department needs to know your passwords, but they'll be authorized. That's their job. That's what they do. No one else should know your passwords. You might think it's helpful if somebody else just knows it just in case. Honestly, it's not. It just creates confusion. And equally, don't share your system accounts. Everyone should have their own username for any system. Now, I can understand that you might think you're saving license fees by sharing, even though you're probably breaking the licensing agreement doing that. But again, it just leads to uncertainty in the event of an issue and getting to the bottom of what's happened. So just keep everything nice and clean. And back on passwords. Don't choose obvious passwords. Password 123, all those variants, they're still out there. People talk about it all the time. Try to pick something that isn't obvious to you. So memorable dates are not good. Familiar names are not good either. People will go and harvest that information to try and break in. But equally, don't make it impossible to remember unless you've written it down. Don't write them down. And especially don't write them all down in a little book or a pad that sits beside your computer. It's madness, honestly, madness. Try and have a password policy for your company. This will help people choose passwords that are strong enough. So for example, it has a minimum number of characters, a mix of numbers and special characters as well. Ideally, it gets enforced by the system. So again, if you're not meeting the minimum criteria, it won't let you have that password. You see that a lot on systems on the internet and that these days. I'd also strongly recommend a password manager. That's like a little online book that you can store all your passwords in safely, because again, it's encrypted and it's secure and it's safe and it's just for you. You can find me at alan.patterson@aikadvisory.com or on LinkedIn. So thank you very much for listening and watching this. I hope to see you soon.